Hi, you guys. This is Sharma, and I want to come to you guys with a discussion. So maybe you guys can help me out with it. Um, I want to talk about knowing your spiritual worth. Now, this came to me because of one of my dear friends, Tayshawn. I'm pretty sure you guys know her from Witchy Waters YouTube channel. She, helped me realize that, I do have some power within my cards. I don't like to brag about that, but yeah. So that's what sparked my topic choice of knowing your spiritual worth. Now, I know as newbies, which I'm not a newbie anymore, but as a newbie, I did kind of feel like I must learn everything, and everything I must learn it must be correct. And if I read it in a book, it's awesome and it's correct and it's accurate and I don't have to challenge it whatsoever. No. Honestly, that was my Christian mindset kicking in. So, because as most of you know, I left Christianity and then I came into Wicca and then I switched over to Hoodoo and it's a whole little thing. But I ended up being myself, just being eclectic. So I pull from different things. No, I do not pull from Christianity. I know a lot of witches do, but it's not for me. But my thing is that coming from that mindset, I thought that I had to believe everything I read and that it was, correct and that there was no need for me to challenge it, which was totally funny because that's all I seemed to want to do when I was in Christianity. All I wanted to do was challenge what I read. So I started to think that, well, maybe I can't do a spell because if I do a spell, it's not going to work. The doubt started to set in. And I have another dear friend who was recently going through this. And it's kind of like I helped him see his potential magically, and now, like I don't know. I struggled to see my own when I'm helping others, and it's kind of like what really always happens anyway. That you so focus on helping others that you forget about yourself sometimes. So I got in the mindset that my magic needs to be a certain way or it doesn't work, and I forgot the freedom of magic, pretty much, and coming through that mindset and trying to figure out what I need to do with myself and what I need to do with my magic and how I was going to get back in the freedom of magic. It took a long time and it took a lot of cleansing, a lot of shadow working. And if you don't know what shadow working is basically working out your emotional baggage, pretty much. It takes everything that you try to hide away and you get a chance to deal with it. You get a chance to deal with certain emotions that you've tried to hide. You get a chance to deal with certain situations that you've tried to hide. It's just things that you've tried to put away from yourself and keep it locked away from yourself. During shadow work, that all comes out, and you get to, you know, deal with that. And hopefully, after you get done, you are a better person because you're stronger. You learn from your lessons. I mean, you learn from your mistakes, and you learn through the lessons that your mistakes give you. But I had to do all of that to realize my spiritual worth because I was listening to everyone else and not myself. Sorry, let me move this. Start. Yeah. But I had to pretty much listen to my inner voice and get to know myself before I tried to before I continue helping others. And that's why it took such a long time coming back and recording because I felt like a fraud. I can't help someone when I can't even help myself. So that's why it took me a long time to get back here, and knowing my spiritual worth now, I'm unstoppable. I'm going to be unstoppable. And 2015 is going to be awesome for me. I already know it. So, because I know if anybody else that tries to stop me from being awesome this year, you can kick rocks. Because I already know. I already know what I'm trying to do, and I know what I'm trying to accomplish. And I want to grow my channel as a safe haven for advice for people who don't necessarily follow the normal traditional standards of magic or of your tradition you follow. And that's how I actually came to be eclectic, because it's just I couldn't be in coming out of Christianity. I couldn't be in no more traditions. I couldn't. It was like so claustrophobic. I was through. I wanted to find my own path and basically create my own path, because whether you know it or not, if you're collecting, you are creating your own path, because you're marching to the own beat of your drum. Now, not to say that people who like traditions, because most people who like traditions come from a freedom. They come from like this, and it also makes them feel comfortable. Like I said, I tried tradition. Sorry, that's the trash people. But I tried tradition when I first came out, because that's what I was used to. I was used to having a schedule. I was used to having a layout of what I'm supposed to do. Sorry, my nails look horrible. But yes, I was used to sticking by the book, basically. And when I got out of that, I didn't realize the freedom that I had. So my question to you guys is to how did you find your spiritual freedom, and how did you know your spiritual worth? How did you get to that point in your spiritual path or in life path in general? So you guys, I'll be looking forward to your comments, and hopefully we can keep this conversation going, and talk to you soon. Goodbye. Blessed be.